Everyone online is trying to buy SpaceX on June 12, but I'm not. Here's why. In the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I found out in the S-1 filing, the valuation problem no one is talking about, and what I'm personally doing with my money. But first, let me give you the basics, because this thing genuinely is historic and it deserves to be taken seriously. SpaceX, listing on Nasdaq with a valuation about 2 trillions, looking to raise about 40 and 80 billions, which would make it the largest IPO ever recorded. And look, Starlink alone has over 8 million subscribers. Believing in a company and knowing when to buy its stock, those are two different skills. So I went through the filing, and there's one number that made me immediately slow down. SpaceX lost 4.9 billion in 2025 on 18 billion revenue. Now, that's not a deal breaker by itself. Amazon lost money for years. Tesla lost money for years. Now, the question is, what are they spending it on? And does the math eventually work out? In a SpaceX case, 3 billion of that went into Starship. If a Starship delivers commercial payloads to orbit like they are promising, the math changes completely. But as of May, they haven't done that yet. Now this is what a failed Starship test looks like. And the part that really hurts SpaceX financially isn't the rocket. They have a production line. It's the launch infrastructure, the tower, the ground systems. That's what takes months and hundreds of millions to rebuild. Sometimes doing nothing is the best trade you'll ever make. Okay, but something that made me stop more, even more than losses, it's the valuation itself. And look at this. Every company that became truly generational started small. Google IPO at 23 billion, Apple at 1.8 billion, Tesla at 1.7 billion. SpaceX is asking you to buy at 2 trillions. That's not a starting price, that's an arrival price. They are asking you to pay the destination before the journey even begins. And then I looked at what exactly happened with other generational IPOs. Uber, Rivian, Robinhood, all three dropped significantly in the 12 months after the IPO. And now SpaceX excitement is at an all-time high. Now, I'm not buying on June 12, not because I don't believe in SpaceX. I do. But I don't need to be the first. I need to be right. What I'm watching is the lockup expiration, somewhere between September and December, when the price discovery actually happens and I get a real picture of where the value is. I'd rather miss the first 20% than write it down 60%. Look, SpaceX might literally go to the moon, but I just don't need to buy the ticket on launch day.